Holy shit. More of these bitches. Oh no. Tight squeeze, tight squeeze. Oh no! Gotta be kidding me. What the fuck? I had a thing. I had a whole ass fucking thing. Grenade launcher, or whatever you call it. There's only one. We might have a chance of getting our truck back if we defeat it. Truck? No, okay, never mind. I thought it stole my truck for a second. I was unhappy. Not again. We're just gonna attempt to get through this. I said attempt. I don't know how I failed to escape from BTs. I did the same thing I always do. If you fucking... You're gonna put me back to where we were, aren't you? Aren't you?
Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Of fucking course! Is there even any fucking point? Fuck it. We'll fucking walk. BT's up here, really? Yeah, I think this was a bad decision. Good lord, they're everywhere! The fuck kind of use of a ladder is that? No offense if that's your random ass ladder nearly horizontal on the ground, but shitty ladder choice. Fuck. Doubt I'm gonna make this, but okay, I did. No. No. Whatever you think you're doing, no. Are you gotta be shitting me. Here we go again. Here we go again. See, it has to just be like fucking whatchamacallit. No way around it. There you go. Goodbye. Alright, this puts us to where we fucking were. Do not. there fucking another one right here? Or was that the other one? Okay. Where is it? Oh. That was a baby. I don't like the baby ones. That makes me sad. It's a truck. Bike. Bike so much better than truck. Yeah. God dang it. What? See, you're just not moving? Is that how we're playing this? You just don't want to move? Oh, the 3 ones. Nice. Okay, we're okay. We're okay. Oh, no, we're not. How many are there? Thought there was only fucking 3. It's gotta be the last one. Seriously. Nope. Is there another one? Okay, no. 400 likes from Lou. Thank you, Lou. Jeez Louise. Okay, that was the first time I used the grenade launcher, and it did kind of slapped. This is probably not good. Well, here we go. What now? For real? This is gonna suck. Honestly, might as well pick this up. Missed. Climb up, please. Climb up, please. Climb up, please. Thank you, please. Oh, God. That's creepy as shit. Why so far? See? Ah! This big ass target and I keep missing. Dead? Take that as a yes.
Yes, you did it, Zap. Oh, I could kiss you, you sweet son of a bitch. I thought it was all over.
Yeah. We'll just run. So, if Amelie gave Higgs the ability to control VTs and Higgs is no longer here, does that mean Amelie is doing this? We have a soundtrack moment. Nobody's liked my sign. We made it, Lou. Yes. Enjoy your soundtrack moment. Soundtrack moment over.
Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Keep on keeping up. Weapons, welcome to capital, not city. Proceed to distribution center.
Hello, I'm here. I made it. Please let me in.
Thank heavens you made it. Fragile's been in a coma for a while now. But with all these cryptobiotes you brought, we should be able to bring her round. And with any luck, it'll only take a few more to get her back on her feet. You did well, Sam.
I think he did more than well. That was a journey and a half.
Sam.
You're back. It must have been one hell of a journey, especially on your own.
Oh, it was.
But now the whole team is together again.
The whole team? Die Hardman too?
Too much traveling to and from beaches in such a short span. Chiral matter contaminated her cells, effectively causing jet lag on a molecular level. Because of that, her homeostatic mechanisms were shaken. Don't worry, she's not in any danger, but she needs some rest.
So where's the director?
He's being looked after in another room. Bridges personnel found him lying outside the isolation ward. Similar to when you came back from Cliff's Beach. Even after decontamination, she needed more and more time to recover.
Sam, you made it.
Hungry?
Thanks. Looks like you need me after all. Who'd have thought? Anyway, clock's ticking. Am I right? Sam's here. The Great Deliverer. The only one who can reach Amelie's Beach.
You're in no condition to do this. It's not fair to you or Sam.
In my own search for Amelie's Beach, I have come to realize something extraordinary. If beaches were likened to a multiverse, hers would appear to exist on a higher plane than ours. I can walk the beaches of others, but hers is beyond my reach. It's invisible, inaccessible, even to Fragile, I fear. Imagine it as a circulatory system, if you will. Each of our beaches is a single capillary, but Amelie's Beach is the heart that pumps blood to the rest of us. Capillaries are subordinate to the greater whole, a whole governed by the heart, which gives direction, which dictates flow, which dictates everything, controls everything. Don't you see? She is in control. You may be able to travel against the flow and reach her, but having done so, if she does not wish to let you go, if she wishes to keep you, she can.
Fragile and Die Hardman broke free from her beach, didn't they?
I don't think it was any different from what happened to you. I didn't get out because I wanted to. I was forced out. repatriated, if you will, by her.
Forced out. Why?
This is only a theory, but she wants you to go to her. That's her final wish, don't you think?
So that's it, huh? Amelie's the EE, and this is her endgame. Just so we're clear, if I want to stop the last stranding and come back in one piece, I need to go to her beach and talk her out of it. That about right?
Correct. As cliché as it sounds, you're our only hope. Though quite frankly, I doubt even you can change her mind.
If you can't make her see reason, you'll have to kill her. And if you kill her...
You'll save the world, but you'll be stranded outside of it. Forever.
Might as well make it official then. You ready to deliver the package? I'll talk to her. Maybe she'll listen. But with the shape the world's in, it'll only be delaying the inevitable. Still, if it buys us time to try and build something better, a new lease on life, at least for a little bit, well, I can think of one woman who made the most of a chance like that. Nothing lasts forever, not even the world. But we gotta keep it going as long as we can, right? Patch the holes, change the parts, all that. So we can say we had a good run, that we lived.
Thought you didn't like having to handle things with care.
'Cause it was hard enough keeping my own shit together. Back when we met at the cave, the only thing I cared about was making it to the next sunrise. Sure as hell didn't care about America or the future. I was living a lie, hung up on past regrets. I was broken. But somewhere along the way, I started changing. Started meeting people that made me think that maybe it wasn't all bad. People that put their faith in tomorrow, and in me. That kept the lights on, and waited for hope to arrive. So I gotta deliver, for their sake.
Even if it means you never come back?
Fucked if I do, fucked if I don't, right? Take care of Lou.
I will.
Couldn't find a working still mother east of Port Knot City. Kid's done enough. No more.
All right. I'll do my best to nurse our little one back to health.
Okay, concentrate. Help me look for Amelie. Reach for her, Sam. Feel her. I know you love her. You love her. Here.
Sam.
There you are. You want to go home? Let's go home. It's okay. I know the way.
He's just a baby. Episode 13. Sam Strand. Walk along the sand for a while to find Amelie. Amelie! Hello? Can you stop being an extinction entity? Then you owe me the truth. She ain't gonna make this easy. Come find me on the beach. Come find me on the beach. Come find me on the beach. There we go.
Falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down. My fair lady.
The last stranding has already begun.
Amelie?
You're too late. What took you so long?
Your voice.
You still don't know who I am, do you?
Who are you?
Sam. I knew you'd come back. listen to me. I love you, Sam.
I'll be waiting for you on the beach. I've been waiting for you, right here, ever since. You were supposed to stop me. Stop all of this.
Why'd you do it?
Bridget?
Yes. It's me, Sam.
Where's Amelie?
Where she's always been? Nowhere. My daughter, Samantha America Strand, doesn't exist.
Amelie doesn't exist.
Not in your world. I'm sorry, Sam. I've had to wear a mask for so long. Amelie and Bridget are both a part of me.
What's this supposed to mean?
Quiet, and I'll tell you. There is no time for questions. Listen. Just listen.
All right, we're listening.
Do you understand, Sam? Amelie and Bridget, those are just names. What I am is an extinction entity. So, knowing what you know now, you have two choices.
Is getting shot one of them?
You wouldn't come back if it happened here, you know. You'd be straight on to the afterlife. But no. It's not one of them. Killing you would be a terrible mistake. I know that better than anyone. The last stranding has already begun. A seam has formed from my beach and the beaches of every soul in America. And soon it will be inundated by a vast surge of antimatter starting here. In a flash, this world will be no more. Consumed by an explosion. A big bang. So, that brings us to your first choice. Do nothing. Stay here with me and bear witness to the very end.
No.
Just watch it burn.
Together. With me. Until the last flame winks out. Doesn't sound so bad, does it?
Sounds like I would rather do anything
There's
else.
none left anyway. Then there's the second choice. In expanding the network, you brought people and their beaches together, integrating them into a greater whole. Like this Kipu. But in doing so, you also bound them to my beach. The very beach where I opened the gates to the other side. You can't stop what's coming. But if you cut me and my beach loose, perhaps you can stop it from spreading. You might just prevent the last stranding. And mankind will live to die another day.
And it doesn't have to end here.
But it does. The beach is doomed no matter what. One look ought to tell you that. Which is why we must sever our connection.
That'll be it. The end of the Death Stranding.
You can't stop the inevitable. The sixth extinction will happen either today or tomorrow. You can either end it with dignity, quick, clean, and in a flash, or you can struggle in vain, knowing full well what's waiting come the finish. Those are your choices. You kept it all this time. Perhaps you still have a chance to stop this nightmare. You brought the world together. You have the right to decide. Pull the rope or cut the noose. But whatever you do, don't hesitate. I'm ready, Sam Strand. Make your choice.
Wait. I don't know what to do.
Sure you do. After everything, how could you not?
Yeah. Helpful hint. Unequip your gun before approaching Amelie.
I'm here for you. Always. Like you were for me.
Here. It's a dream catcher. Wear it when you sleep, and I'll keep the nightmares away. I'll always be with you. When you're all grown up, you'll need it to make us whole again. And when the time comes, you'll have to stop me. You are the only one who can. Promise you'll remember. Sam, I'll be waiting for you on the beach.
I remember. You knew. You always knew.
I did and I didn't. I had so many dreams of the future. I didn't know which ones to trust. Which is why I decided to share them with you and the others. But to connect the dots, to make sense of everything, you need perspective. You need time. Time has no meaning to me. I am not a line. I am a single point. Which is why all I could do was just show you the choices and let you decide.
Our nightmares are your dreams.
You found the common thread, the strand that links them together. And you did that the only way possible. To live life one day at a time. Thank you, Sam. A gun won't help you here. But it still has a role to play.
What does that mean? This woman only talks in riddles.
It was the bonds between people that brought the world together. And if that is what matters most to you, then I will stay here on this beach. And I will shut myself in and the rest of you out.
Shut yourself in, come on.
Once the last stranding starts, it can't be stopped. I can't go with you. All I can do is try to spare you the worst.
Why do you have to stay on the beach?
Sam, I am the beach. And I must stay here and ensure that the extinction happens. Even if it takes tens or hundreds of thousands of years.
Alone?
That's what an EE does. If I had just done my job, none of this would have happened. But I couldn't take it anymore. I got so tired of waiting, and I figured that no one would blame me if I just got it all over with. So, that's what I did.
Sounds like hell.
But you and the others came together, connected. And you may be living on borrowed time, but you still have hope. Before each of the Big Five, life rebelled. They fought back, evolved in order to survive. The extinction isn't just an ending. It's an opportunity. And if I have to pay the price for that, to be the sacrifice, then so be it. Even if we aren't together, we will always be connected. Goodbye, Sam. A gun won't help you here. But it still has a role to play.
Huh? This is Sam's beach. Okay.
Quiet, and I'll tell you. There is no time for questions. When you were young, you used to have bad dreams. You cried about them all the time. The truth is, those weren't your dreams. They were mine. For as long as I can remember, I've dreamt of the beach. Not just while sleeping, in my waking hours too. In my dreams, I watched the world end so many times. Countless past extinctions that decimated life on this planet. Again and again and again. At first, I didn't understand what I was seeing or why. And that wasn't the worst of it. There were other, more terrible dreams. Dreams of death and destruction. Of a massive extinction to come. Like this one. And I I would always be the one to end it all. To bring about the last stranding. As I have today.
So confusing. Hideo, look at that. Because, like, I get it's her purpose. And she had to do it, but she also, like, the way that she made it happen is also the way that saves the world, I guess, which I guess is best case scenario. But it's still frustrating because Sam was being lied to and manipulated the entire time. And I don't know how you forgive that or accept that even.
The first operation, I was only 20. I opened my eyes and found myself on the beach. But the moment I came round, I was back in the hospital bed. I was split across two worlds. Bridget, my Ha in that one. Amelie, my Ka in this. Somehow, the two of us managed to coexist. Soon, our ages began to diverge. Only Bridget's body got older, while the beach kept Amelie's the same. So I came up with a story. I told people that Amelie was my daughter. A daughter with a debilitating condition and an absent father. Look. Amelie. Is French for soul. A soul that's a lie. There was no Amelie. Only me and the beach. I thought it was a curse in the beginning. But later, I started thinking, maybe I can use this. I tried to find out more about the beach. Because understanding the beach had to be the key to interpreting my visions of the future. I realized the beach was connected to the world of the dead, which meant that somewhere out beyond it were the memories of time itself, including those of every organism that had ever lived. 4.6 billion years of biological history, a history that might even stretch back to the creation of the universe. The chiral network and everything that followed was born from my pursuit of that knowledge. By passing data through the beach, we were unbound by the restrictions of time. Simulations that would have taken years or more were simple and effortless. Everything that the Earth had lost and forgotten could be reconstructed and reclaimed. But shortly after we began our research, America saw its first void out. I thought I was running out of time, that my nightmares were becoming a reality. So I raced to complete the chiral network as quickly as possible. The past held all the answers. If only I could find a way to piece them together. A network that bridged our world and the beach. That might do it, I believed. So I started researching bridge babies. children bound to the world of the dead. What causes an extinction entity to come into being? What was the reason for the previous 5 mass extinctions? The answers to those questions would tell me how to stop the 6th. I founded bridges, more determined than ever to build a chiral network that would cover all of America. But the longer I fought my war against the inevitable, the weaker I became. My Ha had cancer. The beach's punishment, maybe, for not playing along like a good little EE. And then, just like that, my Ha was gone. I couldn't finish what I'd started. So, I asked you to do it for me. And you did. You helped us complete the network. Helped us to reclaim everything the universe experienced from its inception to this moment. Every mystery was ours to solve. Like this one. Once, there was an explosion. A big bang that gave birth to time and space. Thing is, it was more like a big fluke. All that matter and antimatter should have canceled itself out, leaving nothing. But somehow a tiny speck of matter survived. Just enough. Enough to make this world and everything in it. A world that shouldn't be, a world out of balance. Order inevitably gives way to chaos. Everything that lives must inevitably die. It's like the universe is trying to return us to the nothing we came from. Maybe the Big Five were its best attempts to finish us off. But somehow, life always managed to survive just enough. Enough to thumb its nose at the will of the cosmos. You know, I'm starting to think that extinction might be the key to overcoming total annihilation. It forces life to fight to survive, to endure, to exist. That's why the Big Five ultimately rekindled life instead of extinguishing it. From the ashes of the dead rise the living. Stronger and wiser. Inheritors of the legacy of existence itself. They defy the universe and refuse to surrender. They say, we're just getting started. Extinction is an opportunity. Pulled the trigger twice that day. I knew at once I'd made a mistake. I found your beach and looked everywhere for you.
Oh my god.
Sam. There you are. You want to go home? Let's go home. I wanted to set you free from death once and for all. It's okay. I know the way. But in doing so, I upset the fundamental balance between life and death. I just wanted to save you. I am an extinction entity. It's my fate to lead our species to extinction. But that moment, you became part of that fate. You became a repatriate, and dooms started spreading my nightmares to others throughout the world. It was me that got you and everyone with dooms into this. Not long after, the Death Stranding occurred. The dead clung to our world, and BTs used my beach to cross over and devour them, triggering more void outs. A catalyst that would set the world on a path to extinction. It was my duty to serve as a sacrifice, to wait and watch it unfold from this beach. That, or hasten the last stranding and end this slow death. Given these, my only options, I chose to end it quickly. But to trigger the last stranding, I needed you, a part of me. Here too. I would be able to witness extinction consummated with you by my side. But now that you're here, there's another choice. You can cut me off. An EE doesn't have that option for itself. But in my nightmares, I saw another future. One that you chose. One where extinction is hope against total annihilation. A gun won't help you here. But it still has a role to play.
Okay.
Listen, Sam. I was the one that brought you and Cliff together again. There was something I wanted you to know. You were never abandoned. And you're not alone. Don't you see, Sam? You have to live.
You lose your way, follow the sound of London Bridge just falling down. When you get close enough, you'll see some baby handprints.
I see him. This way. He's over there. Sam! Over here, Sam. Dead man. We're coming, Sam. You ready for a job?
Ready. Sam, I see him.
Okay. Take me to Sam.
Oh my god, Lou, take me to Sam. You make me cry. Oh my god.
Don't give up. You're still connected.
Lou found us.
For too long have we lived as strangers to one another, divided by walls built to keep us safe. But now, with the completion of the chiral network, we may at last move forward as a people united. Today, we come together to celebrate the birth of a new nation for a new world, the United Cities of America. I once took an oath to support and defend the Constitution of the United States. And though that proud republic may be no more, we remain. And so, as your president, I hereby swear to support and defend you, the people. Let there be no more walls between us, nor masks to hide who we are. Let there be a new America. An America where we can face one another, where we can speak our minds and open our hearts. The old ways die hard, but I believe, my fellow Americans, that we have the strength and the courage to rise above our past and embrace our future. The Death Stranding is a part of that past. An enduring shadow, a constant reminder of what could have been. That we stand here today is testament, not to the greatness of any one individual, but to our capacity to come together, to the bonds between us, to our collective greatness. All things must come to an end, ourselves included. But as long as we savor each moment, find joy in the promise of tomorrow, embrace hope, and reject despair, we will endure. President Bridget Strand and her daughter, Samantha America Strand, sacrificed everything in their pursuit of hope that we, the people, might be whole again. That they are not here today to see the fruits of their labor fills us all with a profound sadness. But we find comfort in the knowledge that their memories will live on in the chiral network and in our hearts. We will always remain connected. There's another hero in this story. One whose achievements seem destined to go unrecognized. America still needs that hero. That person without whom we would not be here. Now, the name is unimportant, but you know who I mean. And for that unsung hero, I have a message. It was you who brought us together. You who made us whole again. And while you and I will eventually pass on, we will be...
Going somewhere, Sam? Tired of being the unsung hero?
No, I'm done is all. She's gone.
Come on, wait. There's something I need to tell you. Huh. This doesn't bother you anymore? Well, that's great. Now, wouldn't you like to know how we brought you back from the beach? We were going to use the doll, but didn't have one handy, which is when I remembered something else.
Not what I think it is.
Yes. What could be more connected to Amelie's beach than President Strand's umbilical cord? Hartman thought that's why she left it with me in the first place. Unfortunately...
It didn't work.
Yeah, she'd already cut her beach loose. It was just gone. We didn't know if that meant she dragged you into the great beyond, or sent you to some other beach. We were really racking our brains. Hartman and Mama split up and started searching every beach you might feasibly have washed up on. We looked for a month with absolutely nothing to show for it.
Month, jeez.
A month on the outside. How long on the inside?
Trust me when I tell you, you don't want to know. But don't worry. We found no signs of accelerated aging. In the end, this is what led us to you. Just when we were about to give up, Die Hardman reminded us about the revolver. So, we tried to follow it, and it led us to a far corner of your own beach. And bingo, there you were. Mama made visual contact first. She was able to see you from her vantage point on the other side. She informed Lochna via their connection, and Hartman confirmed your location during his subsequent NDE. The plan was for Fragile to, in essence, slingshot Lou and me to your position so we could rescue you. But it's not so easy to send multiple individuals to another person's beach for an extended period of time. And that's where the umbilical cord came in. We wove these from President Strand's DNA. They serve as a single knot that binds us all. The President must have known all of this would happen. Ironic, isn't it? The gun that set this whole mess in motion ends up being the key to saving you.
Amelie, she said it had another purpose.
Not a weapon, but a lifeline. A stick that became a rope. I suppose that's one way of putting it. Oh, Sam. You have no idea how long I've been waiting to give you a hug. Got something else to tell you. Top secret. It's about Cliff. BB's mother's name was Lisa Bridges, Cliff's common-law wife.
Lisa Bridges?
No, Cliff was killed by a man identified in the records only as John. Former U.S. Special Forces. Quite good at it by all accounts. Later appointed as an aide to the president, who used him for most of her wet work. The records go on to state that he vanished after Cliff's death. A warrant was put out, but he was later found dead. Turns out some people die harder than others, though. Dear John donned a mask and reappeared with a new identity. But you can't fool the chiral network. We restored the old records, and Mama hid them deep in the archives. You're the only one, besides us, with access privileges. Take a look if you're so inclined. But don't say I didn't warn you. The President's got some dirty, dirty laundry. I
Awkward.
don't trust him. But I'll work with him if that's what it takes. We'll talk later.
Sam. I don't expect you to forgive me. But would you hear me out? I killed Captain Clifford Unger. I would tell you I did it for America. For love of country. But I didn't. I did it for her. Because I loved her with all my heart. She was everything to me. Everything. Now, I'm not trying to make excuses. I just want you to know that not a day's gone by when I haven't thought about it. Time didn't help. Or the mask. Please, let me finish. The captain, saved my life. You know why they call me Die Hardman. Because he wouldn't let me die. He brought my sorry ass back home every time. And I loved him as much as I loved her. And when he stared me down, that ghost, I knew he was here to kill me, to make it right. And why shouldn't he? Why didn't he? He couldn't save his kid, his baby. And that's what brought him back. I guess when he saw I was trying to do my part for America, he remembered who he was. And he forgave me. God!
I want to see the tape. I want to see the tape.
But I don't deserve it, god damn it!
Because I don't forgive you.
There is no atoning for what I've done. God! But maybe this is the next best thing. Maybe he brought me back from the beach for a reason. One last time. He wanted me to do this. To keep on being Die Hardman.
No. He didn't. Nobody wants a president who acts like they're immortal. And if you're not scared of death, how can you value life? And life is pretty fucking fragile right now. And yeah, the old ways die hard. But that's what's gonna have to happen if we're gonna come together and build a better America. That gun won't help you here. That's her words, not mine.
Thank you, Sam. Hey, Sam. Been waiting for you.
Lou? Dead?
Poor thing was never truly alive. Not in this world, at least. The decommissioning order finally came through. Can't risk necrosis. The body can't stay here. I thought you might want to take care of it. You could try taking Lou out of the pod just to see what happens. But that would be in direct contravention of an executive order.
Fuck executive orders.
And there are laws about that kind of thing. Now that we're a nation.
Fuck the laws. Fuck the nation. This is Lou.
I just couldn't bring myself to do it. But if the alternative is defying the president, I can't do that either. Not me.
All right. I'll go to the incinerator.
Before you leave, I'd like to check something quickly. I just took your cufflinks offline. In that state, there'd be nothing to stop you from removing them. If you did, the UCA wouldn't know where you were or how to find you. You'd be invisible. When you use the incinerator, you'll be reconnected to the network automatically. I trust you'll remember what I said.
Right. Absolutely. Thanks for everything.
Besties.
How's the weather?
Don't think you'll be needing an umbrella. I decided to follow my father's dream after all. Don't worry. I won't get mixed up with any terrorists this time. UCA's got my back. We're the first private delivery company to get the official approval.
Sounds like you're moving up in the world. Congratulations.
Thanks. Wait. There's something I have to tell you. I didn't shoot Higgs. Couldn't pull the trigger.
Yes.
So I let him choose. Death or eternal solitude on the beach.
Fair enough. You never did like breaking things.
That's right. I find and fix what's broken. And reconnect. I'm fragile.
But not that fragile.
Wanna come work for me? Could use a man like you.
The world's still broken. Same as before.
What isn't? But we're still here. We're still chugging along.
Not everyone. Not me.
Come on. You put America back together, didn't you?
Doesn't mean there's a place for me. I've got no ties to anyone or anything.
That's not true.
I might as well be dead. I felt like that when we first met in the cave. I still do.
Don't act like you're the same person. You've learned how to touch, to feel. You've connected with people. With us.
Everything I touch, I lose.
Sam!
Come on, Lou. One last delivery.
Episode 14, Lou. We have so much to unpack. I hate that. I think we were way too easy on Amelie and way, I'm not going to say too hard on Die Hardman. But at the end of the fucking day, he did what she told him to do. It's in the flashbacks. He tries. He tells him, get out of here, take BB and get out of here. There's nothing I can do for your wife. Okay. Then when he gets locked away in the room, he's like, he tries to tell the people looking for him, oh no, he's not in there. Look the other way. You saw wrong. And fucking Bridget / Amelie are there being like, no, he's in there. And she gives the orders to shoot. And apparently, I guess he shot Cliff and BB Sam. And then Amelie saves Sam at the beach and sends him back. And then all of this, you know. So I just don't get why we were being so like, okay, Amelie. Like to her. And then, I'm not saying I like either of them. I don't like what they did. But I'm just saying, he's not better, but she's not better either. Because it was all her fucking thing, the whole entire thing. Oh, wait. Oh, my cufflinks aren't working, are they? No. My cufflinks aren't working. There's more to the story, apparently. I think. So maybe when we get... Or we won't get reconnected, will we? I don't know. Oh, also, that's what I was gonna say. Sam is absolutely kidding himself. He has, and I think he knows based on what he said, but he's definitely different and has connected with people. He's afraid to lose them, though, which is why he would rather self-isolate. Oh, and then for Die Hardman, ooh, I do feel bad for him a little bit, only in the fact that I think most of us have been overwhelmed with love at some point, and putting, you know, the person they love's wants and needs, etc., before their own, or even before thinking logically, which is why he took the shot on Cliff and BB Sam, but obviously that doesn't make it right. After all of the deliveries that we've done, I remember how like long and tedious this was before, and now it's like the shortest trek ever. I mean, our deliveries at the end of the game were literally across map, and with a bunch of BTs and boss fights. And now we're basically already here. And I don't know how to feel about it. My God.
I guess we're here. You still with me, Lou?
Lou?
Poor thing was never truly alive. Not in this world, at least.
Thanks for everything.
This child's special. One of a kind.
A baby candidate.
Either that, or
A sacrifice.
A foundation. A bridge.
It's a baby, you bitch.
Brought you an astronaut. Mankind can go anywhere, even outer space. You'll be out of there in no time. And the second all this is over, I'm gonna take you wherever you want to go. Can I help you? Holy shit. John, is that you?
Captain, what are you doing here?
My wife's checked in. I don't want a repeat of last year.
The Void Out in Manhattan. I'm so sorry. I didn't know you were the husband.
This isn't what we agreed on. You said you'd do everything in your power to save BB.
We are. But we cannot release your son just yet. Believe me when I tell you it's for the best.
You're a lying bitch.
It's a woman in a mask who's done nothing but lie to me.
Exactly.
I have a duty to protect our country. Lies are an unfortunate necessity.
The President gave me the highest level access privileges. I've used them to manipulate the security system. We have 5 minutes before it resets, sir. 5 minutes to talk. Off the record. Take BB and get out of this place. There's nothing I can do for your wife. I'm sorry. You were my commanding officer, but I swore an oath to the President to protect her and the country at all costs. Now, if she orders me to do something, I have to do it. I have to. But I served under you first. And your family doesn't deserve this. Any of this.
Why are you helping me? If they catch you.
Because you saved my life, sir. Again and again. When the brass sent us into the jaws of hell, it was you that brought us home. Back then, I thought I was invincible. I thought I was some kind of action hero. But I'm not the hero. You are, sir. You're the reason I'm still alive. And it's past time I paid that debt. They're moving your son to a new facility tomorrow. You'll never see him again. He'll serve as the foundation of a new communications network. A sacrifice for a nation that no longer exists. I wrote down everything you need to know. It was the only way to keep it off the system. Burn it when you're done. The rest is up to you, sir. I believe this belongs to you, sir. Now, I can't terminate your wife's life support from inside her room. System won't allow it. So, this is the only other option. An alarm is set to go off if she flatlines. I've rigged the system to spoof her vitals. But you won't have long. 5 minutes, tops. Don't hesitate, sir. This is the only chance you'll get.
I'm sorry, Lisa. Don't worry. I'll take care of him. I promise you. I promise you. My animal, Lisa. I'm sorry. Bibi? Bibi? Bibi, can you hear me? Can you hear me? It's Daddy.
I don't know. I don't know how he... Like, I understand Die Hardman realizes it's a fucked up situation because he knows who the family involved, right? And he tries to tip him, tries to betray her behind her back. Either way, it's still the bitch's fault. I'm sorry. They both suck. Die Hardman, Bridget, Amelie. They both fucking suck, but at least he fucking tried. I don't know. It's terrible. I hate the whole thing. I hate it. I hate this. I can't even... I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't even want to press the button.
I just took your cufflinks offline. In that state, there'd be nothing to stop you from removing them. If you did, the UCA wouldn't know where you were or how to find you. You'd be invisible. When you use the incinerator, you'll be reconnected to the network automatically. You could try taking Lou out of the pod just to see what happens. But that would be in direct contravention of an executive order.
Take Lou out. Take Lou out.
A purpose that cannot fulfill outside the pod. There is a 70% risk of catastrophic failure simply in removing it.
Freeze! Hey, put it down! Drop it! Put it down!
Back off. Back off!
Get up! Don't do it! I'll handle this. I'm sorry, Captain. Don't! You got it! You two! Stay there! And hold your fire!
Thanks for trying, John.
Stop! Step aside, sir, or we'll be forced to open fire. It's a dead end. He's trapped. Security will take it from here.
I'm sorry, Lisa. I screwed it up. I've ruined everything.
This room is off limits. No one goes in. And he's in there, sir. I saw him. You saw him wrong. Now check the other way. Go! Yes, sir.
No. Open it up. He's inside.
See, there's the bitch ruining everything again.
BB. Don't worry. It's okay. I'll always be with you. See the sunset, the day is ending. Let that yawn out, there's no pretending. I will hold you and protect you. So let love warm you till the morning.
Okay, so it wasn't even John that fucking shot.
When I found out I was gonna be a father, I was so scared. Scared of what it would mean. I had to be there for you and your mom, no matter what. I couldn't just go off and get myself killed anymore. Couldn't leave you all alone. I couldn't.
Get off of him! Now!
I had it all wrong. All wrong. Being a father didn't make me scared. It made me brave. I'm sorry. Sorry it took me so long.
Captain, look at you.
Don't make the same mistake. Be yourself. Be free.
Oh my god.
Gotcha, bitch.
Captain, I need you to hand it over.
What
Shoot
the
him, John.
Let it go. Please.
Shoot him! I gave you an order. Shoot him!
Fuck you, you bitch.
order. But you're saying bridges. My son. My bridge to the future. Without you, I was just like any other cliff. A dead end. No way forward. Nothing but an obstacle. Looking on at the world people like you were trying to build. Dividing people was the only thing I was ever good at. But not you, Sam. You bring people together. You're their bridge to the future. And mine. Come on, Sam. Stand up. Is this me?
Even she pulled the damn trigger. How does anybody...
Oh, God. Not BB2.
No, 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 no.
That was a fucking son to him, and that was equipment to her. And look at the fucking chaos she caused.
I know the way.
You put him back in the fucking cage? In the pod?
Welcome back.
You understand his days as a BB are over, now that his connection to the other side has been severed.
It was me who cut the cord. So yes.
A deathless repatriate in the world of the living. Should we decommission him?
In a manner of speaking. Take him out of the pod. I'll raise him as my own.
The irony is, that's all his fucking father wanted to do. God forbid. Come on, Lou.
Wake up. Come on, Lou, wake up. Come on, Lou. Come on, baby. Come on, Lou, wake up. Wake up. Come on. Wake up! Wake up. Lou.
baby. Well, that's it. That is it for Death Stranding 1. A beautiful game, even if it does make me yell. Still don't get... I'm just... The level of selfishness and manipulation from Bridget, I just cannot get behind. Not even a little bit. Like, killing Sam's father, almost killing Sam, and then raising Sam as your own does not make you a good person in my eyes, in any way, shape, or form, much less the later life manipulation that she continues to do. Anyway. Die Hardman, I feel better about. He was kind of on. I was kind of on the fence, even though I know he tried. He tried. Everybody else is chill. I like everybody else. Just, I can't. I can't with Bridget. Holy crap. Okay. Somehow we only took 2 tumbles. I don't know how that's true. Almost 5,000 milliliters of water. Almost 9,000 milliliters of blood transfused. We ate 31 cryptobiotes, which is kind of astounding. We didn't do that. Total rest time, 11 hours, 43 minutes, 43 seconds. Number of items fabricated, 30 out of 72. Total number of structures built, 25. Road sections restored, 17. That's pretty cool. Total distance traveled, 163.3 kilometers. Total playtime, 36 hours, 47 minutes, and 30 seconds. I did try to speed run those as much as possible. Orders completed, 72. Orders for Sam, 60. Standard orders, 2. We did 10 bot orders. No supply requests. We picked up 32 pieces of lost cargo. Delivered 16. It's pretty good. 50%. 0 for those delivery special things. Total pieces of cargo delivered 130. It felt like so much more. Total weight of cargo delivered 1.76 tons. That's so crazy. Damn. Okay. We soothed BB 42 times. We got 605 likes from BB. Our BB connection level was 4.5 stars. That's pretty damn good. Bridges contracts made 28. UCA members recruited 26. 3-star or higher connections 5. 4-star or higher connections 1. Max level connections 0. Connections made with other players 561. Total likes received 119,534. NPCs gave us 23,252. Other players gave us 96,282 likes. Hell yeah. New features have been added to your private room. Memories of Cliff and change color scheme. We get memories of Cliff now. I love that. Episode 15. Tomorrow was in your hands. 2 weeks earlier.
Warning, Sam. Blood collection complete. Thank you for your generosity.
Well, look who's awake. Morning, Sam. You'll be happy to hear your vitals have stabilized, and that you're well on your way to recovery. Not that it's your fault, but what I wouldn't give to trade places. We're all stuck in the president's office, working like dogs to get everything ready in time for the inauguration. But at least one of us is still free as a bird. You should head out. Make the most of it. Could even do some orders if you wanted. Might do you good to get back in the game. You may recall it was raining buckets back when you left for Amelie's Beach. We took a real beating at the time, but we've done our best to service the structures and vehicles in the area. So you know, any cargo that was stored in your private locker at a damaged facility should have been transferred to your private locker here at this distro center. Anyway, busy or not, we'll still be on the end of the line if you need us. And if you want some alone time, we should be able to manage for now. Just make sure you're back in time for the big day, all right? See you then. Hey, Sam. You sure you don't have any unfinished business?
Oh, we do, I'm sure. What do you want? So this is an endless chapter to where you can just continue to do deliveries and such. My goal... Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to do. I'm gonna lore hunt for a second, because I did see a couple things that I wanted to look at. Now, let's see. Okay, here we go. Junk dealer. I'm gonna get her back. Hey, Sam. Still your own man? Still out there walking the lonely road? I've been a little lonely myself, to tell the truth. I know I did nothing but complain when she was here, but now that she's not, I can hardly think straight. Still, compared to how far Amelie is from you, she's just around the corner, which is why I'm gonna suck it up, say sorry, and beg her to take me back. Wish me luck, pal. I'm gonna need it. The dude was complaining without her because he thought she was dead. Then they got married, and he was complaining because she was around. And then now he's complaining because she's not there again. Wedding's back on! Dear Sam, hope you're doing alright. So, Mother told us what happened 5 years ago. It's weird how we don't have any memory of it, though. I'm glad for that. Some things are better forgotten, I think. His gang killed my parents? There's no denying that, but there's also no denying that he saved me. He took me by the hand and led me to safely. I wish I could remember that, at least. Even if I meant having to remember some of the rest. He was there for me 5 years ago, and ever since my mother's been there for me, too. It's because of them and their love that I survived, that I became who I am today. I owe them everything. Well, maybe not everything. I shouldn't forget how you helped me, Sam. I can't thank you enough. Anyway, I'm gonna go back to our own shelter now. No more running away from me. I've got a wedding to plan after all. My daughter and her husband's tragic past. Dear Sam, maybe you already heard, but my daughter turned up here the other day saying she was moving back home. Not long after that, her man came around looking for her. So I decided it was time to come clean and tell them the whole truth about what happened 5 years ago, the truth about how they first met. My daughter's real parents were killed by a gang of junk dealers, a gang to which her own husband used to belong. He was just a boy at the time, though, and in fact, he was the one who saved her life. Somehow he convinced the others to leave her be. I still remember the way he was holding her hand when I found them, how scared she was, hood pulled over her face, unable to find the words. I tell you, the boy chose to strike out on his own after that and set himself up as a prepper, but no, I won't deny it. I didn't want to take care of both of them, so I sent him on his way. It was pure chance that they met again and fell in love. Fate, maybe. Though I cursed it that day, let me tell you. They didn't remember each other, you see. Trauma, I suppose. So it was my burden alone to bear. Even if I wanted to keep them apart, I wouldn't dare remind them of all that. But after everything that happened, I realized it had to be done. They both needed to remember the whole of it. That he'd save her life, sure, but that it wouldn't have needed saving if it wasn't for his gang. Knowing the truth, could they see their way to a reconciliation? Well, after some talking and thinking, they told me that if you love someone, nothing else matters. Can you believe that? So I told them to give it another go. It won't be easy, and frankly, it shouldn't be, but I sincerely believe they have what it takes. If they want to get married, I'll support their decision. Interesting. That's a wild fucking ride. What? Oh my fucking lord. Okay, we fucked up. We didn't read this and we should have. My dear Mr. Sam Bridges, though I requested your services in the delivery of a delicious pizza, you refused to indulge me, but I will overlook this transgression, painful as it was. Alas, there's a singular blemish upon our relationship, a singular regret that weighs upon my soul. It concerns the one you so cruelly failed to grant me. I speak, of course, my delivery from Lake, not city, to South. I will readily admit I am not one to forgive and forget, and this flaw compels me to not allow you to forget either. Consigning my package to the bottom of the tar lake instead of seeing it to its intended destination was an unconscionable act, hardly befitting of a professional porter. For shame. But let us not cry over spilled milk. If you would do me one final favor, I have faith. I can find it in my heart to give you. You must know in yours what I'm about to ask. Yes, pizza, pizza, pizza. Look again at the messages that Peter Englert, that's a weird name, has sent. The instructions are quite clear. Furthermore, as an expression of goodwill, I have unlocked the entrance to my private quarters. You may peruse my secrets to your heart's content. I have the honor to be your obedient servant, Higgs Monaghan. We could have delivered pizza to fucking Higgs and I didn't know it. I want to cry. We have to do that. And I don't know if we can now. A humble request for pizza, dear Mr. Sam Bridges. It's an honor to make your acquaintance. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Peter Englert. After hearing so much about you, all good, I hasten to add, I simply could not resist the urge to initiate a correspondence. My request is of such great import that I dare to entrust to only the man who delivers. My sister, bless her heart, has been feeling under the weather, and I fear there's only one thing that might restore the color to her cheeks. Pizza. I wonder if you might be able to collect some from Lake Knot City and deliver it to our humble abode. I am more than aware of the gravity and urgency of your westward journey, but if you can find in your heart to squeeze us in, I'd be forever grateful. Oh, and my dear sister is something of a ham lover. Please bear that in mind if you decide to oblige me. Can we? That pizza order is not there anymore, for sure. We are on a fucking mission now. We can do the pizza deliver. We'll put the pizza in the truck. Most important delivery of my life. We made it. It's open down there. What happens?
Delivering cargo. Delivery complete. Displaying performance evaluation.
Oh, nobody's here. Makes sense.
Permission to form contract with Bridges granted. Awaiting Cupid connection.
Also, I just realized I got so fucking distracted by the Higgs email that I didn't look at the cliff stuff in the in the room.
established. Good work.
Hello?
Keep on keeping on.
Higgs was here. Fuck Sam, to hell with you. Game over, Sam. No continues for you. The world is calling for deliveries, but I need more power. I am the particle of God. Amelie, Amelie, the one true savior. That's honestly the craziest thing about fucking Higgs is that he was interested in
There we go.
calling her a fucking savior. Like, that's the craziest thing about him. Not every other obsessive photo of Sam. This is wild. Alright, bye Higgs. Sorry we didn't deliver your pizza earlier.